Hey friends, welcome to another video. So today is going to be the 14th painting in my 30 paintings in 30 days challenge, almost at the halfway mark, and I get to paint another barn owl. So yay, it's always a good day when I get to paint another barn owl. All right, so while I'm painting today, I kind of wanted to talk about something, and basically it's why you shouldn't let the comparison game stop you from pursuing art. Now, what I mean by this, and as soon as I start kind of talking about it, you'll probably, be saying to yourself, oh yeah, I felt that at one point. But I do a lot of coaching for beginner and emerging artists, both on how to improve their painting skills, but also how to grow their art business online. And a lot of the objections I hear have to do with, oh, well, I'm not as good at this person, or this person is just doing such a better job. They're so much more skilled. I'll never be as good as them. And that always, frankly, breaks my heart. And I've also been there myself, where you see someone that you idolize and somehow, even though it's supposed to be inspiring, it leaves you feeling like you simply are not good enough. And that can have really lasting effects on your confidence, but it can actually, have you freezing where you're standing. You might stop pursuing artwork if you really let this get to you, or not take big, bold moves forward. And that would just be such a shame. So basically, I want to remind everyone that everyone starts somewhere. That artist that you idolize, they were in your shoes once, but they kept going despite that pressure to be perfect. And you should as well. I know we can always be really, really hard on ourselves, thinking that, oh, I should be further ahead by now. I really don't like the way this last painting turned out. I'm not getting good enough, all sorts of stuff. But it is going to make everything so much easier and more wholesome and more pleasurable if you give yourself the grace to grow and try your best to actually enjoy the process. When you take the pressure off yourself to be perfect all the time. And I mean, that's a whole other tangent on its own. I don't think perfection exists. In fact, practice makes progress, not perfection. But if you actually allow yourself the grace to grow and experience those growing pains, and when, a piece of artwork turns out not as great as you were hoping, allow yourself to actually learn from it rather than being super hard on yourself and, frankly, preventing yourself from moving forward. Everyone is unique and everyone has value to add. I believe that so strongly. So stop pressuring yourself to be perfect or be as good as those people that you idolize that have been at the game for a lot longer. Everybody grows at their own pace, but the important thing is that you continue to grow. And it's kind of hard to keep growing when you let that comparison game stop you in your tracks, when you let that voice in your head say, you're not good enough and you shouldn't be doing this and you'll never be good enough. Ignore that voice. In a way, yes, it is just trying to protect you. It's trying to keep you safe and small and prevent you from taking a big step out into that big scary world. But guess what? In that big scary world, that's where things happen. That's where growth happens and amazing, beautiful things. So yeah, I really hope this gives you something to think about, and definitely reconsider letting that comparison game be a voice inside your head. All right, well, thank you so much for listening and watching, and I will see you in the next video.